Dear students, today we'll start another connective tissue which is titled as hard connective tissue. Under this heading, we'll study A. Bone and B. Cartilage. First we'll talk about bone. Study of bone is called osteology. The bone dissolving cells are called osteoclast. Bone cells are called osteocytes. Bone is the hardest tissue in the body. Total bones in the body are 206. Looking at the diagram of a bone, the ends of the bones are known as epiphyses. The main part of the bone is called shaft or the diaphysis, whereas metaphyses act as a separation between epiphysis and diaphysis. Bone is covered over by a membrane which is known as periosteum. Inside the bone, a cavity is present which is known as bone marrow. Bone marrows are of two types, red bone marrow and yellow bone marrow. Red bone marrow forms the blood cells, as you know, RBC, WBC and platelets, whereas the yellow bone marrow is normally inert. It does not have any function, but during emergency, it can form WBCs. The long bones of the mammals, remember the long bones of the mammals contains Haversian system. If we see an enlarged view of Haversian system, it contains a central canal which is known as Haversian canal, surrounded by concentric rings known as lamellae. In between the lamellae are present some empty spaces which are known as lacunae. These lacunae contains bone forming cells which are known as osteoblast. The Volkmann's canal joins multiple Haversian systems together. This is a very frequently asked question. Chemical composition of bone. Bone contains both organic as well as inorganic substances. The organic substances present in the bone is mainly a protein which is called osin. Osin protein is located mainly in the epiphyses, which are the tips of the bones, and this protein helps in growth of the bone. The inorganic part contains mainly calcium phosphate. The inorganic part is present mainly in the diaphysis and it provides strength to the bone. You get 3 questions on the basis of chemical composition. The first question is, if bone is placed in HCl solution, and if I give you 4 options, number 1, organic part dissolves and inorganic part remains. Second option, the inorganic part dissolves and organic part remains. Third option, both organic and inorganic part dissolves. And fourth option, none of these. Then the correct answer will be the inorganic part dissolves and organic part remains. So the correct option will be inorganic part dissolves, organic part remains, and bone becomes, as a result of this, bone becomes soft. Coming to the second question based on this topic, if bone is burnt, as happens when a person is cremated after death, so the question is, if bone is burnt, what happens to organic and inorganic parts? And if we keep the same options, the first option will be inorganic part burns and organic part remains. Second option will be, this time the organic part burns and the inorganic part remains. Both inorganic and organic part burns. Third option. And the fourth option will be none of these. So the correct answer will be, this time the organic part burns and inorganic part remains, which is called bone ash. If we take the third question based on this topic, if bone is placed in H2O2 or KOH solution, what will happen to organic and inorganic parts? And I give you same options. First option will be organic part dissolves, but inorganic part remains. Second option will be inorganic part dissolves, but organic part remains. Both inorganic and organic part dissolves. And the fourth option will be both the parts, organic and inorganic, remains as such. The correct option will be both the parts remain as such, so there will be no effect on bone, but all the muscles, ligaments and tendons attached to the bone separates and bone becomes clean. So both parts remain as such, will be the correct option. Types of bones. Number 1 will be dermal, membranous or investing bone. These bones are those bones which develop due to ossification in the skin. Ossification word signifies the process of bone formation. Example of dermal bones are ribs and clavicle. Cartilaginous or replacing bones. Bones which develop due to ossification in the cartilage. Example, long bones of the body like femur, tibia, humerus. Number 3. Sesamoid bones. Bones which develop due to ossification in the tendon. Example includes patella and pisiform. Number 4. Visceral bones. Those bones which develop in the internal organs of the body. Example, os cordis is present in the heart of the deer. Second example, os palpebrae, present in the eyelids of crocodile. Os penis, present in the penis of bat and rat. And os clitoris, present in the clitoris of bat and rat.